Hello everyone and welcome to another podcast episode of VIP Motorsports. It's your man Alec. I've got to my left Greg and I've got to my right Joe, and we are never switching those seating positions up, so get used to it.
No, I'm changing it now. That's it. Now your OCD kicking me in.
So we recently have found a lot more traction on our podcasting, and we want to reach out to you guys. If you have any suggestions, do not shy away from commenting it down below. We would like to hear what you guys have to say and opinions on things that we do say, because sometimes we're wrong, sometimes we're right, sometimes we're funny, sometimes we're dry. I want to know, and the more we get interaction with you guys, the more we can sit back and actually discuss these thoughts, unless you're telling us that Holdens and Fords are great. There's someone out there that is going to respond to that and is going to be very upset.
Someone else.
There's someone out there that I've spoken to about this previously who may or may not pop up on the podcast that has a liking for Holdens. Look.
Who's that?
It's more Fords.
I can't drop his name because I don't like. We haven't got him officially yet, but really? he wanted to come on. He's a gentleman that I know through affiliation. He's a nice guy. He's actually shined the most like anyone has ever shined on Holdens for me.
I'm struggling to know who it is.
You won't know. You don't know him. You don't know him.
It's not one of those.
You don't know him. It's not one of those that you know. No.
Okay.
But it's one that I'm happy for you to meet. He's a good guy. But as I said, I'm very much so still a Beamer guy. So anyway, today the topics are going to be a wide range of different discussions. We are going to talk about the potential mods that Vedran might be doing to his sneaky 135i that we've spoken about before.
Yeah, I wonder what they are.
I wonder what they are. We don't know. And we're also going to talk about, what else are we going to talk about, Greg?
So Toyota has actually released a new car that Alec actually knows. He would say it correctly.
Celica.
Yeah. So the Celica, because this one doesn't know how to actually say it properly, is actually, I don't know if it was legit or a concept or not, but there were pictures out there that were released by Toyota saying that they're revamping and releasing the new Celica.
All I know
What do you know?
is that they're releasing a couple solid JDMs from the past. We're getting things like the MR2. We're getting things like the Prelude.
Yeah, I heard that.
Is Toyota releasing the Prelude?
Yeah.
Toyota releasing the
The
Prelude.
Honda Prelude, yes.
Toyota, this is your calling to take on Honda. They haven't bought a car back in a while.
You gotta buy them out and fix their lineup a
Honda
bit.
Prelude, Toyota Prelude.
Oh, man.
Now we can K-swap Toyotas.
EK Toyota.
Yeah, absolutely.
Toyota. So we're getting a couple of JDMs. We're getting the Prelude, the Honda Prelude coming back. We've got the MR2. We've got the RX-7 or the RX, whatever number they're going to chuck on the back of that.
RX-9.
RX.
It's called an SP.
Whatever that is.
What's an SP? Service provider. Okay.
So we're getting a service provider.
Is it an SP?
SP.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called the SP.
oh, nice.
The new-
So they're taking out like the Mazdas now. A Mazda SP23.
SP.
Speed.
Yeah, no, you know what I'm talking about, yeah? The MPS's little brother.
Yes.
The weaker
The reason
one.
they call it SP is to highlight that the person driving it is a special person. So, thank you, Mazda, for approaching your customer base with the right attitude.
That's not nice.
The next car that they're releasing as well was the MR2, the Prelude, the SP RX-7, the what else? It was the Celica,
Yeah, the Celica.
and I don't know. I actually don't know. Is that it?
Do you reckon with the Celica they're gonna go with the BMW internals?
Wait, what?
Maybe
wait.
not. Reason being
I
is
doubt
there was such there was such a low sales in the US on the market, so they didn't actually sell enough units to actually
hold that.
We spoke about this.
relationship.
Yeah, we spoke about it. Yeah, they didn't actually sell
No,
enough
but
units.
just in that background, like those people that have those, like
Yeah.
maybe they will, maybe they won't. I'm just trying to bring back that that vibe where people are like, I don't know which way it's gonna go.
yeah.
But it's not gonna happen. That
Toyota?
relationship is done. BMW and Toyota. I don't reckon.
Oh,
it's
look,
gonna stick for
let
long.
me not finish this sentence, but I know for sure, but I know that they will keep BMW parts inside of Toyota.
Absolutely.
They wouldn't want to
completely
move away
move away.
from it. Yeah.
Because it's a new market for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
understand it's BMW or controversy or this or blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But there are certain parts that can give your branding
Yeah.
a little bit more of a support, I find.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's both ways too. It's from Toyota too. Toyota might have items that BMW don't have that BMW need to
Yeah,
protect
true.
their own cars.
So, or they don't. And I assume that the Supra would have been the last one. The reason I'm saying this, okay, you've got the GR86.
Yeah.
The GR86 is the alternative. It's got that Subaru drivetrain in it, and that's their, I guess, their budget sports car.
Yep.
Now, a Celica is
Celica.
whatever, bro. It's a front-wheel drive sports car, coupe. How are they, or why would they go on a front-wheel drive coupe
Is it going to be
car?
all-wheel drive?
No. Oh, what is it? I don't even know. They're
I
just
don't know. I
renders.
haven't done my
moment,
research to know
moment,
this.
One moment.
All I saw was a
Wait,
photo
wait.
being released on Facebook.
Wait. The render, it's just the render. But assuming they go down the old path and they go front-wheel drive,
It was all-wheel drive.
Joe, assuming that they go front-wheel drive, assuming it's true to the original Celica, Allah. If they go based on the original Celica, it will be a front-wheel drive. And I highly doubt, because there isn't any, or there is, but Beamer's not going to contribute to that.
Yeah, they
I
will.
doubt BMW's going to add a drivetrain to it.
they will.
Most probably,
100%
most
they will.
probably,
BMW
one
X-Drive.
moment.
They will
Most
have a
probably-
extra system.
Most probably, you're going to get a base model that comes with the hybrid 4-cylinder is 4-wheel drive. All-wheel drive. Okay.
X-Drive.
Ew. It's gonna come with a 3-cylinder engine that was in the GR Yaris. That's what's gonna be in it. 100%.
3-cylinder.
It's gonna be the 3-cylinder that's in the GR Yaris.
300 kilowatts.
Yeah, it's gonna be the 3-cylinder in the GR Yaris.
no.
That's what that's gonna be.
Yeah.
No.
300 kilowatts. We got 100 kilowatt per piston, bro.
Oh, is it?
No.
That's confirmed. That's finished.
I mean,
End of
the
story.
GR Corolla, someone actually got 800 horsepower out of it.
Bob, don't get too excited. That car's never coming back on the road again. You'll never see that car after 3 runs.
I think-
the piston's going to fly through the block. You can run it once, run it twice. Anything more than them two, see you later. Crank is going to be on
I
off
reckon.
crank.
I reckon.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I got the fastest GR.
Yeah.
Where is it tomorrow?
Yeah,
Nowhere
exactly.
to be seen. Bro, everyone has something, bro. Oh, man.
Why are you triggered, bro?
Bro, it annoys me. 100 per cylinder. What the hell? How much compression does one cylinder pour have, man? Like
A lot, mate. A lot.
Really? Forged what by the fucking
This
gods?
just in. This just in. This just in.
Yeah.
It is a silica. It
Yeah.
is yeah, it's
Bro,
silly.
it's so silly because
$70,000
For what?
starting price. That's not even a GR. That's the one that you get when you can't afford the GR. 70K. Is that AUD? Is that AUD?
Oh, you don't have it. Okay.
That's AUD.
Damn.
I don't think it's feasible.
I think I should just buy Hilux.
I have seen.
Get a rogue.
Investment.
Get a rogue.
That's
ROI
not
is
happening,
back.
bro. That's
Absolutely.
not happening. That's not
Perfect.
happening. That is not happening. No one's
70
buying
grand
that.
for a Celica.
No one's
Sorry,
buying it.
Celica.
Yeah. I'm stuck. I'm telling you.
Wait.
Don't buy a house.
Wait.
Buy a
Wait,
Toyota.
wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Sit on it for 5 years in the garage corner.
Yeah.
Sell out 3 times more. Investment.
That's it.
To me, that's investment.
100%.
Why would I
But
bother?
mind you, the actual value of it would depreciate so fast.
No, it never does because it's Toyota.
True. No, they will depreciate. Just like the Supra. Well, how much is the Supra now? Like, not brand new, second hand.
The current gen.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure because I don't look at shit. And it's Beamer, so I can say it. I can say it comfortably. Like if it was Toyota, Toyota
Yeah.
people will be upset.
Yeah.
It's a Beamer. Everyone
True.
complained that it's a Beamer.
Yeah, exactly. So don't expect much from it.
Yeah.
So,
I do like them.
so do we know if it's actually the engine?
The worst part about it is that the powertrain has reportedly been in development for some times. However, there's no car for it to physically sit in.
So wait, the actual car doesn't exist.
No. So the drivetrain does,
Yeah.
but it's
No.
in any single car that they've released yet.
No.
Okay, the reason they're charging
No.
70,000 then is to recover labor costs, I reckon. Anyway,
That's a new one
that
for
one
me.
hurt my heart. Look, to a degree, I like the Celica. I
Yeah.
think it is
Yeah.
I think it's a good car. The one I like is the GT4, and I've said this before in a previous podcast. Don't say the GDA version name because you're about to drop that again. The Calico. So,
I love that
if
car.
you want to
man.
know which
That
one I'm
car's
talking
amazing.
about, I'm talking about the Calico.
That car made me win how many games? Oh, yeah, perfect.
See ya.
Oh,
See ya, buddy.
we got veteran leaving us.
Bye. Joe just stepped out, but that's okay.
It is what it is.
So, I think, look, the Calico GT4, the Calico GT4 2024 edition may be a car enjoyable to drive. The problem with the GR Yaris, and I experienced this when I was driving it, Greg,
Yeah.
is that the wheelbase is too short. It doesn't handle well.
Yeah.
The tires size and the rim size for it do not complement what it's trying to do.
Yeah.
So if they extend that a bit and they put it into something like a Celica,
Mm-hmm. Silica.
whatever, bro. I'm trying to. Okay, is it Celica or is it Celica? Bro.
What is
Comment
it?
down
How?
below.
What is it exactly?
Celica?
Tell us
Comment
exactly what it
one-
is.
Comment 1 for Celica. Comment 2 for Celica. Okay? 1 for Celica, 2 for Celica. I think it's Celica, but everyone else, Alec, you're pronouncing
Look,
it wrong.
I think we
don't
should ask the
care.
expert. What is it? What is it exactly? Oh, he's not here.
So I'm actually liking the Celica. The Celica.
Silica.
I can't get this name right, and that's fine. But look, I'm starting to like it. The reason I like it is if you're getting that GR Yaris drivetrain on a car
What
that
is this
has
GR
a-
Yaris drivetrain? I don't understand. What
It's-
exactly is
it's
it?
a-
For
it's
us
a-
non-JDM fans.
It's a 4-wheel drive drivetrain with a
Yeah.
3-banger
All-wheel
engine. 4-wheel drive, so
Okay.
you can turn it
I
from
don't
rear-wheel
know.
drive to all-wheel drive.
oh, so it's
Okay.
an X-Drive system.
Yes.
Similar, yeah.
How is it similar? It's the same.
I don't know. But anyway.
Basically, his car, his M4 competition,
I don't say it, I don't upset
X-Drive,
people.
is the exact same as the Yaris. So, the Yaris... Anyway, the Yaris comes with a 4-wheel drive drivetrain with a 3-banger engine. It's absolutely great on paper, but it handles bad. The wheels aren't big enough for the amount of power it's pushing,
Yeah.
and it is a short wheelbase, so it handles not the best.
Mm.
Now, if you're grabbing that and you're putting it onto something like the Celica, I
Celica.
think you're going to have a nice rally car to drive.
Yeah, I mean, they'll make a
Well,
nice
think
rally
about it.
Calico.
Soft suspension. It's the Calico from GTA 5. There's a bit of nostalgia there. So, I don't know. They might even bring it out in GTA 6. Who knows? We might not even be podcasting when GTA 6 comes out. Who
Yeah.
knows? But
Do we know when it's actually getting released?
listen,
So,
bro.
end of 2025.
This isn't the best. This isn't the
Okay.
world's best. This isn't the world's best gaming channel. This is the world's best automotive podcast.
We're men.
channel.
We like cars, games, and
And the
other
third
things
one-
that we can't
third
discuss on
one
this
isn't
podcast.
allowed to be-
Shish Tawuk.
And a lot of shish tabuk.
Anyway, so
Yes.
you're getting a bunch of that now.
I'm just in it. I'm just cruising in this
To go
ocean,
back
man.
to get out of this topic, because honestly, it's kind of making me sick. I want to talk about something that doesn't make me sick, and that is BMW parts. And what's on today's episode of BMW parts? Well, we've got Vedran doing a bit of a parts list for his 135i, and you guys are going to see a video in this in the future. But he's got a list that is conjured up, and the list involves a bit of things that I think are tasteful and are needed for an N54 engine. What are we talking about, Greg? What are we talking about? What's Vedran looking at getting?
He wants to get a HKS blow-off valve,
Nice.
Yeah.
a VRSF charge pipe,
Yep.
and that little adapter, Tube thingy.
adapter tubey.
whatever it's called.
Catch can.
He already has a catch can apparently. We're yet to confirm it, but yeah, apparently he does have a catch can that he doesn't know of. Located in the worst spot possible too, where you can't actually take it out.
He's got an internal catch can.
No, yeah,
Trust.
there is a catch can,
There's a
although
hidden may or may not have a catch can. May or may not.
I'm starting to think this
Have-
may or may not be
No,
leading
once
into
it-
some
once
insider
it-
information.
No, may or may not have internal wastegates that have to be deleted.
Absolutely.
absolutely, yeah. So what's happening is he's got these forge. I don't even know what the hell they are. There's
Internal
something.
wastegates. I told
they
you what
internal
Yes, they
wastegates?
are. They work on okay. They instead of working on a spring system, how these ones work is it gets when you boost, the vacuum sucks the pressure,
Yeah.
and that's how it releases. It's like a piston. So all it's doing is inside its canister, it's pulling back, pushing back forward, pulling back.
It uses
like a
vacuum
piston,
for the blow-off
vacuum
valve.
for a blow valve.
Yeah, it uses vacuum.
Okay.
It uses vacuum to actually engage. It does what we had to. So interestingly enough, you remind me of this because we had
Yeah.
this problem big time.
Yeah.
When so the 220i, the one that I used to drive, was not
Yeah.
supposed to have a blow-off valve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that 100%. Of course.
Yeah. How good was it?
Just constant open, like gate, and I'm like feathering it, no boost. It's just the whole thing is just open. I'm like to Joe, what's happening? He's like, I don't know, bro, but this isn't right. This isn't right.
I think we installed it backwards.
No,
No,
the
it was
problem
just
was
cheap
the
shit.
problem was, and I think this was the issue at the time. The blow-off valve kit was for a first generation N20 motor,
Yeah.
so it was
And non-tuned heavily.
for I can't explain how first generation.
Like stock as a rock, first generation.
Isn't
It
yours?
was designed off that, so it can
No.
work off, and I think it was to work off the brake booster.
Yeah, it was.
It worked off the brake. I remember
The
how.
ABS the ABS pump.
No,
Not
power-
the ABS,
the
the brake booster.
The brake booster. It was off the brake booster.
Oh yeah, because I put a switch, not a switch, a divider. You know,
Oh, yeah.
It worked off the brake booster. So this
That's
thing,
stupid.
this thing
Yeah, I
worked.
remember that.
The ideology of it was to work off the same way that the current N54 ones work, where it works off the vacuum.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I don't know if it was the way we set it up.
No. It was
It
literally
would
because
work, and then it would just
when there was
constant
too much
vacuum,
boost.
just, and then it would just stay open the whole time.
So you were just leaking boost.
No, it was working the opposite way. The vacuum
So
seal
it was
that
opening.
good that it wouldn't let go of boost. Right, and especially when you started racing it or like
Yeah.
on the track or
Yeah.
something, it would just open and that's it, just stuck open. Because there's that much boost
Yeah.
and vacuum getting pumped out or vacuuming out, it would just leave the port open. So it'd be wastegating every time. Until you took it apart, let go of the compression, put it back, and then it'll go normal.
I think you needed a stronger spring on that thing.
Yeah, that's all I reckon.
that's
it
what we
was.
thought. No, it wasn't.
Do we still have
Don't
it?
you remember? We took it apart.
Yeah, it couldn't-
because I got the shits. I wanted to have freaking blow off noises on my 220i.
Yeah.
It sounded good for like
It sounded
a day or
good.
two. Until boost went.
Yeah, no. We tried the biggest spring, bro. And when I say biggest spring,
Yeah.
I mean
Three
like
times
we
the size.
went to Burson's and we picked up the biggest spring
Yeah.
they had that could fit in that container.
And
And
it's
you know
kept
it's in
open.
this car, the current one.
What the?
That same spring that we tried onto the other one.
Yeah, it's in.
Nah,
it's in
yeah.
the till.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were. Is it?
Yeah, it's in the till.
So
The biggest spring. Because your car, being that it was modded
Yeah.
heavily, billet internals, all this stuff.
What's this?
yeah.
Your 3355.
Oh, yeah.
So I needed the spring anyway, so I used that.
Yeah, no, the spring was fine. But, yeah, I don't know, man.
So something got used to
don't
that
know.
220.
That 220's blow
Do we
valve
still
was
have the
amazing.
blow off valve for that?
Yeah, I chucked it in the bin.
Oh.
It wasn't expensive, bro.
Bro, it was
the
a
Team U
teal
Express.
one, the teal.
Till's still a good brand.
Yeah, it was. For
It
me.
wasn't Till.
Wasn't it?
It was Deal.
Oh no! I bought the blow
Come with
off.
this
I
off,
bought the blow off.
cousin.
Habobi was through AliExpress.
No,
Yeah.
no. Wait 1 moment. I bought the blow off valve and the kit from that guy
Yeah,
that was parked up next to ours.
yeah, he wasn't that far from your house. I
No, you
remember
remember?
this.
I went at night and you worried that my kidney was gonna go.
Yeah, I remember
He
that.
called me. Why aren't you calling me? I was like, bro, relax. The guy's coming out. The guy just worked in IT, bro. It's always the guys that work in IT that have the parts, and it's always the AliExpress parts.
How come I don't have any parts?
You do.
Oh yeah, I did.
You did.
Yeah.
I
and
did. I gave
got
you the
them.
whole car.
Yeah, and the parts.
The whole parts came with it.
Anyway, so with this 135, we've got a list of items that we're going to order through, and we cannot wait to show you. It is going to be amazing, and you guys are going to love the video content that's coming ahead.
Absolutely.
It is amazing.
Absolutely.
There
We're yet to
is-
film it.
Yeah, continue because I've got something that I was thinking about just then.
What is this?
Bunning snag.
No, outside of the Bunning snag.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You're going to drive the F82 for the next 3 days.
I thought it was almost done.
Your one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the
Good joke.
F80
The F80
is not done.
The F80 is not done. Yeah,
the
no.
F82.
So the reason what's happening with the F80 right now, diff bushings are getting replaced, right? So sweet.
Yay.
But the bigger problem is that there's some other underlying issues that we want to approach.
Yeah,
and we want to
whilst
make
it's
sure
there.
that it is
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse.
So what we're going to do is look at the remain seal of this thing because
It
it's
has
a
one?
BMW.
It has one.
Tell me a BMW that doesn't have a remain seal.
Re-diff. We go from re-diff to doing the remain seal. Because, you know, the re-subframe's out. You might as well pull down the gearbox.
Yeah, exactly.
Did someone say carbon tail shaft?
Why? Do you have it hidden in your backyard thing again?
Always do.
Joe, I'll be honest with you. At the
The
moment.
way you
Always
get these
do.
parts, I have no idea.
At
They
the
just rock
moment.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
At the
I
moment.
know how the matrix works. That's the difference.
At the moment. Joe's got a synthesizer in the back.
Yeah,
He
I-
just types in what he wants and it comes up.
Yeah.
For someone that doesn't understand computer,
Yeah, legit. Like there's things that we want, we can't get. We go through hell looking for it and we can't find it. Joe wants one part, he talks about it for a day and then the next day it's at his house.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
Joe's got something that we all need to get in our system. It's
Oh,
called
man.
manifesting.
Oh, I'm in.
Wait until you find out who his parts guy is. He looked at me for a second. He's like, "Don't tell him my secrets.
Nice.
Please
Don't
don't.
tell him my
Where
secrets."
were
Please
you when you
don't.
went around, huh? When you were still on the thumb.
When I was, you know how bad our parts got when I came around, bro.
Tell me about it. We're still going through it.
Oh, we just bought the upgraded aluminium top rocker cover for his 3350.
Oh, you didn't get the billet?
Yeah, the billet.
Because
Is it
Alec
aluminium or
broke
billet?
something again.
Woo! So, two
Good on you, champ.
BMWs broken down in the shop. The F80
This wouldn't be.
and the F82.
This
Oh, no,
wouldn't be-
not the F82, the E92. Woo!
This wouldn't be a VIP Motorsports podcast without me breaking something. And there's another video coming out of me driving this car, and you'll see my reaction because it happened live, luckily. So I've got recording and evidence that
Yeah, he's
this
got
happened.
evidence.
I've got evidence.
I can't believe he actually
I
has
actually
evidence.
caught
Is
it.
it?
Yeah, I did. I
The
was
bloody
doing-
thing started smoking up.
I was doing the recording for the episode that we're going to upload soon. By the way, pay attention to that because it's not a podcast and it is a first ever episode of me talking about my E92. So pay attention to that. But
When does he not talk about his E92?
all the
I don't
time,
know when.
and this
Like
episode's
even
going to
when
get
he
it
goes to
again.
sleep.
My
Am I
car.
wrong?
I never brought up the dream that he had.
Wait, there was a dream? Is this about an E92 or the E36?
E36. Okay, I got defense for this one.
Oh, and it's not getting built
I got
either.
defense on this one. Yeah, my 36 isn't getting built. And that
Wait,
hurts.
why? What's happening?
That hurt.
What is
But
happening?
don't worry, I don't want to talk about it. It's a very sensitive topic right now, but it hurts.
What is happening? Tell me.
My car, he's no fix.
What do you mean
My
he should not
car,
fix?
I
He's
think
no good. About this E36 situation,
Which one?
Greg, it was a
many.
really long day at work. I just came home and I was obviously in bed looking at Instagram reels, and Greg likes to send me a decent amount.
That was a good
And there
reel.
was one he sent me of this
It was a good
nicely modified E36 with a beautiful hardtop roof. Now, the history with the
that
hardtop
one that got
roof,
away.
the history with the hardtop roof is the one that got away. Look, I can get one.
I mean, we can get one. It's
can
$5
get one.
grand.
I can afford to get one, but that's not the problem. My pride comes into play. I don't want to spend 5, 6, 7 grand for
something
a
that's gonna
hard
take
top
room.
that is gonna cost $2,000. I bought the car for $1,000, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not spending that much. What happened was Greg sent me this reel,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there and I'm watching it, and it was one of the last ones I watched before I dozed off to bed. Because I was tired, and he sent me a traumatic reel, I ended up sleep talking.
Hey, it wasn't traumatic.
It was traumatic to me. So
No, it wasn't. It was traumatic to her, not you.
yeah, well,
You were enjoying it.
yeah. Anyway, no, I wasn't happy.
Why?
Tell her I was not happy.
Why
I
were
was
you-
sitting there and I was like, the rain, because it was raining outside. I'm like, the rain, get my heart up, the rain. I'm like, put the heart up on the E36. I was like full on like hitting it, man. I was like stressing. I'm like, get the roof on my E36. Because my biggest fear, and this was my biggest fear with the E36 driving it at the time, was getting water in that cabin.
I think that's the least of your worries because let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Let me proclaim this statement upon you, sir, man, whatever your name is, Alec.
I swear.
I had to chat GPT that once and it came up. Your story or your dream was actual reality for Joe and I, where we were on the M4 in the E30. Yeah, look at his face. Where it was buckling down rain, and Joe
On the
is like,
highway.
yeah, on the
highway.
M4.
man.
Holy, going from 100
good.
to this was before the bullshit 90Ks M4 change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
back in the good old days
Yeah.
before the Gen Zs boomed it. No, I'm joking. Take that out.
It was about 2011.
yeah. When there was
Back
paid
before
tolls.
the global financial crisis happened, thank you, boomers.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just like before they started introducing taxes. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like it's
Oh
just
my God,
everyone-
I hit the Gen Zs
Before
and
the
they're gonna
Sydney
cry
airport
again.
was built and everyone was flying through Bankstown. Oh my god! Nah, don't attack everyone, bro.
Anyway, I'm just
No,
joking,
this
man.
is when they still had the cash booths. on the
Yeah, when they were
M4.
paid booths. Anyway, our situation that we copped, we were driving on the M4. We're coming back from the city back home. What ends up happening is, see you, Greggy. No. What ends up happening is, we go through the toll booth where you pay back before when the toll booths were still around. Went through, ended up trying to find somewhere piecing down rain. And I'm not talking about little drops and trinkets. No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about like full. Your wipers on your glasses would be starting to go off.
Yeah.
We
Oh, yeah,
ended
it
up,
was
bro,
actually
it was
going, bro.
bad. Like it took us 3 hours to dry the inside of the car.
No way.
At
Did any
home.
electricals fail?
Yeah, bro, everything failed, but the whole car was a fail.
Yeah, it was.
The E30 was.
If you looked on,
glass.
if you looked on the top of the thing, so on the E30, there's this actual red.
Yeah, like it's old school light bulbs.
yeah, the old school light bulbs
what
that gives
they'll
you the
do,
sensors.
Yeah, engine light or back rear lights not working. So it'd be like a little PC. What was
Like a
it?
control panel.
Yeah,
like
control
almost
panel, yeah.
like an information thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all those gabagoos.
Yeah. So what ended up happening is 9 out of 10 of those lights were on. Luckily, the big red one didn't turn on, and that one's a scary one.
Which one's a big red
The
one?
big red one you never want it on.
What is it?
The engine's gone light. There's one light that's a big red one that's that big. And once that goes red, know your engine is kaput.
What is it? Okay, but what's the?
Nah, just the car tells you the car engine's blown. There's one light that tells you the engine's
Engine blown. Yeah, engine blown light. We'll go downstairs and have
Yeah,
a
it
look.
It just
There's
says
an
engine
blown.
gone light.
And no light, it just, there is a light there.
No, so it says engine gone.
Yeah.
Surely that's not right.
You remember it, yeah?
Oh, look, it probably says engine fault or something.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Okay,
but
that's what I
engine's
mean.
on-
Engine kaput.
Engine
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Look, in Australia they put engine fault, but in other countries it'll be engine kaput.
Yeah, good. See you later.
That's actually the German word.
Yeah.
So, no, look, okay, I get it. You guys had more traumatic experiences than me. I'm not trying to compare that, but
Oh,
what
I feel
I'm
like
trying
you
to
are.
say
I
is,
swear some days you are.
you know what? I can't have any valid experience
You're not allowed to,
can't.
bro.
You're not
because you
allowed to.
guys, like if I was driving a horse and carriage, you had a horse with 3 legs and a carriage.
Yeah,
You know
we
what I
did.
mean?
Yeah, we did.
Back in our time, we were riding on horses,
when
bro.
I got my L, I had to do 3 tests. You did
Back
2.
in my day.
Actually, yeah, we did.
yeah, we did actually.
Why are
Three
you
tests.
adding me for this? This is the government that you should be fighting, not a young ethnic
We're putting it
business
to you because you
owner.
guys have it easy.
Yeah, you guys complain
This
like it's
isn't
not.
a me thing. You guys got issues with the government.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. We're fine with the
No, we
government.
love the
They're
government.
great. Yeah, see?
Government
Alec.
number 1. Yeah.
Yes, always. I love you.
A million social credit. So, no, the thing is, like, you guys have all these experiences, but look,
That was
this
so
is,
traumatic.
this nightmare caused me to have a
all a
fit
dream.
in the middle of the night, and it was very real. It felt very real. And then now
It was
it's
a
like,
surreal moment for
now
you.
I'm coming back and I'm like, I need to build my E36 because I realize I'm just missing.
Greggy, we were born in the time where we had the coil phones and the Beyblades that actually Beybladed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cut everyone.
I
No,
was
you
born
didn't.
in that era
No,
as
you weren't.
well.
You're a
I was
baby
born in
then.
that era as well.
That's not nice.
I was born in that era as well.
Were you?
No, bro. No, no. What I'm trying to say is, bro, there's not that much of a significant age gap between you and I.
There isn't really.
And wait,
Sometimes I
no.
feel like there
The
is.
thing is, our mum and dad didn't even buy new toys. They kept all the things you had and gave it to me.
Yeah, and then you broke
They,
it.
they kept it for 8 years, and I went through them. I broke the Spider-Man toys. I broke the Beyblades. I
The
broke
Spider-Man toys were actually yours from. I never liked Spider-Man and I never
Yeah, it's
owned-
more of
That
a...
explains a lot. So,
I never owned Spider-Man stuff.
did I ever have Transformers toys?
Yes, you did.
I love them.
They transformed the ways that they shouldn't have transformed.
What the hell does this have to do with cars?
It's still a car. It was a car. when it started.
Not anymore.
The right wheel leg was on that side of the house. The far right corner of itself was on that side of the house.
I think we Taycan that a bit too far this
Yeah.
episode.
We
that
did
one
take
too.
Kanda a bit too far this episode.
So,
I'm starting to look at the magazine to numb the pain.
another thing. Tell him about the auction, about the Ferrari that we're looking at the other day.
Oh,
That
yes.
would be fun.
That is fun.
I was gonna buy a Ferrari.
What
We're
happened?
trying to.
I was gonna buy a Ferrari. I was gonna be 23 with a Ferrari. And we didn't make it. You know why? Because there's some guy that owns a Euro Wrecker that outbid me. So the way this
work.
Well, I don't even think
No,
the
it
car got.
didn't.
No, it didn't. Okay, so they had a reserve on it, and the auction site I wanted to purchase this Ferrari off did not have any idea of what the reserve was. They don't display the reserve, and they don't even say if there is a reserve. But it went. The bidding went. It went. My budget, honestly, for this car, because it had a whole quarter panel punched in, and the
not just that,
airbags
two-
were blown,
the two
wheels
wheels
were
were
gone.
broken.
Absolutely,
Like-
everything was done. The front end
Already-
was done, the rear end was done, everything was done on it. So I was like, look, and the engine wasn't maintained. So Ferrari engines, you know how they are. You have to rebuild
Yeah.
them.
It's only had 2 services and it's 2001 build.
Yep. So
2 services and it's only a 2001 build.
Yeah.
So imagine
you
how
can pretty
bad
much
that
see the
car
red
is.
flags. This car's bad. I've got no problems with bad. You guys know, like,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
I mean, you
build-
can always
we'll
rebuild
build-
it, but
we'll
2
build
services.
anything.
How many Ks did it have on it?
20,000.
20,000.
Oh, look, 2 services is
Bro,
a bit
that's-
much
We-
for a Ferrari.
We do
No,
not.
it's a bit not enough for a Ferrari. I should
Absolutely.
say.
And I doubt it was on trickle charge.
Yeah.
So
I
the
think-
battery
I
is
don't think
probably
that thing
gone
has
and all
been
the
ever-
No, it
electricals are
doesn't
gone.
have
ECU's
trickle
probably
charge, bro.
cocked it. So this thing would have had
It was
this
the
thing would have
wrong era.
had this thing would have had a lot of issues. All I really cared for was the chassis. And the
the
engine,
gated-
I would have, and the gated gearbox that it came with, because you can rebuild that, just do all the synchros and you're sweet.
Yeah.
Now, the big problem was what they were asking for it. So all of a sudden you see it's bidding. I put my bid in, starts at 20, goes up 30, no problem.
Yeah.
Put a bid in, 35, 36, boom, boom, boom. Starts going to 40, then it starts going to 50, then it starts going to 60, 70,
Yeah,
80.
So there's people actually
Stopped.
paying at retail price.
Stopped at $90,000, bro.
And that's not with the
By the way, this model isn't anything desirable. I'll be honest with you, it's nothing crazy.
One second. It wasn't just that where it ends. You got to pay for the server, the auction fees.
Yep.
You got to do the transfer.
This is
fees.
all X auction
But
fees.
still, you're still paying.
And you also have to
What?
tow it because it
The
was coming
car,
from
if you wanted-
overstate.
So if you wanted the exact same model gated, right,
Yeah.
with low case, 50, 60,000 on the clock, yeah?
Maintained.
Maintained. You're looking at what, 180 starting.
Yeah.
No, this
Yeah.
model specifically, not even that, bro. You
Yeah.
can pick one up 150, 160.
Yeah, so why am I gonna go and buy a car that's been being collected when I can drive one that's not?
You can pick one up for 150, 160, and honestly, it's it
that's
just,
been serviced, regularly serviced
bike,
too.
Bye, bike.
Goodbye, bike.
Stands back up.
So, look, if you're going to be spending that much money, you're going to be spending 90 grand. And by the way, this is the kicker. Sorry, I didn't mention this. It was 90 grand and it wasn't even sold. It was refer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
So
what
it
they
didn't
have to
even-
do is it didn't get past the reserve.
Okay.
So they referred to the owner.
Yeah.
They sent him, okay, would you
This is
consider
where-
it?
Yeah.
And then go from there. But I don't know what it was chasing.
Hopes and dreams.
Probably.
Yeah, big time.
Probably.
Yeah.
Whatever happened was just silly. But anyway, the
It was a
car's
silly
gone
cup,
now.
right?
The car's gone now. It's something I missed out on, which is a shame. I also missed out on an R8, which
R8,
sold
58.
for 58 grand.
Wow.
Gated manual
Yeah,
as
gated
well.
manual V8.
58 grand, and it was only front end
I know, but
damage.
still,
The
man,
V8s aren't as fun, man.
I
You got to
know.
go V10 on the R8.
But the V10, I don't think come manual, bro. I only think the 8 only did, bro.
We won't go into that too much. Then
Look, I'm not
I don't know.
guy.
I have to do my research
we'll
and
do
then
that
I can
research.
come back to you. But
I don't
yeah,
know.
I don't know.
But anyway, it's look. Some cars were lost in that process. And
I think
Ever.
there's an M2 coming up soon.
honestly, it would have been my first proper auction vehicle, my own auction vehicle.
Auction.
My first ever auction vehicle. So I don't know. Is it a loss? It is a
No,
loss.
I want to go into it, but
Doesn't
I
matter.
actually want to start going into the
You're saying you
auction.
want to start going into it as if we haven't.
No,
It's
I know,
not
I know,
that
but
we
I
haven't.
mean, no, you
mean
haven't
for
been.
yourself.
Hold on.
Not for like, oh, I need to do it to sell it or something. I just want to pick up something that I want to get for myself.
Like, yeah, we've never done that.
No,
we've never
it's
done
always
that.
done
It's
either
always
for
been.
business.
It's always been for like buy, fix, resell.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, fair enough.
True.
But yeah, no, that hurt my heart.
Yeah.
I really wish that Ferrari
Nah,
stayed.
it's all right.
It's all right.
But on to bigger and better things. I'm thinking of getting. I've said this before. I'm thinking of getting
Celica.
a V8 Vantage. I like the V8 Vantages.
Yeah.
So maybe that. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
that would
At
be
this
a
stage,
pretty
I'm
good-
just focusing on me. And if that is, not buying cars, I'm gonna not buy cars.
Yeah, he's gonna go and buy another E36.
Yeah, always.
I'm gonna buy another E36.
When are you planning on doing your E30? If anyone actually doesn't know, Alec does have an E30, which is a 2-door coupe. When are you actually planning to do something on that? Because that is a pretty interesting.
So
That is a pretty interesting car
I need to order them.
unfortunately,
due to unforeseen circumstances.
that car is held up
Why?
because
Your E36.
I have made a deal to my brother, and this was my choice. My brother has his E30, and I said, we'll do yours first.
I'm not doing that.
Well, I'm doing it now. So, what's the date we're talking about, Greg? Apparently, I can. I've got no problems with that.
I think your E30 should be done after you get a start on your dad's car.
My E30 should be done after I start my dad's car, the 1950s Mercedes-Benz.
Your dad wants that pretty soon, doesn't he?
You know what? The E30 one was a better example, I reckon, because that one, the Mercedes is it's one acid dip away from being multiple pieces. So I'll be honest with you, our panel beating skills are great, but do I have
Recovery?
100,000 hours to rebuild the chassis?
I found one for 35 bucks.
Probably not.
Yeah, I reckon it's just cheaper to go and buy another one.
I
Listen,
painted white.
Unless this vehicle, and my dad never drove this car, it literally came to the house and died.
I thought he
So-
drove it from Melbourne.
No, he did, but you know what I mean? Like, he came to the house and it died.
Yeah.
He drove it from Melbourne.
He drove it from Melbourne
Yeah.
home.
He drove it like for
dead.
3 months, 4 months.
Did
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
he? He did.
Yeah.
No way, to
I
work?
even drove in it.
You drove in it?
Yeah, I drove in it.
Oh, I didn't get. See,
Yeah. You
it's
see-
not all trauma.
That's
If you focus less on telling
Only
me,
once. And then he
if
died.
you focus less on
got
telling,
hacked.
what happened to it? The same
Yeah.
thing that probably happened to his E320.
His brother happened to it.
Oh, don't even go there. Don't even go there. Don't
This
even go
car
there.
doesn't even have signals.
You know
See,
what?
he's lucky. His brother built him a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a joint effort.
He also built me a migraine.
I do have video of him actually doing
I
one
don't take
screw.
credit away from him. I'm just saying.
I
at
would.
least
He only
didn't
moved
have a
one
good-
screw,
Ah.
and I have
be
video of
nice.
it.
Greg's the teddy bear and the sword.
Yeah, he's a teddy bear with the sword. This
So-
animal.
Anyway, in general, I am not building that E30 anytime soon because if I do, I will be getting yelled at by one of 2 ethnic men.
Nah.
And one of those,
Irregardless, you're gonna get yelled by 3
Yeah.
ethnic people. 4.
Always. You
For
know.
ethnic.
I'm not going to be able to build that anytime soon.
No, I can build that before mine because it's a lot more easier.
Yeah, there's not much to it, to be honest.
It's not as bad as mine.
Your one's pretty good though. I mean, you've done some work on it.
I don't know. Yeah, some work on it. He did the Sugats to it.
No, he has done work onto it.
Yeah.
So now that Joe's getting a wide body kit for his car from the Netherlands,
Yeah.
that'll be happening pretty soon.
That ain't happening.
That ain't happening pretty
He's
soon.
going to make a
unfortunately.
stock. He's going to make a stock. He's going to keep his stock.
Tech 1 kit, boys and girls.
He
We do
doesn't
have the
even
kit.
want to do anything
I have
crazy.
all the original kits. All the original fog lights for it.
I love it.
It's
I love
all
it.
Fugazi, if you ask
I
me.
love
cannot wait to put it all together.
Yeah.
I can't wait either.
Drive around in
I
my
can't wait
cinnamon interior.
I've never driven, as I said this before, I've never driven an E30. I can't wait to drive
with
his
my
one.
electric blue.
When I drive his one, I'm going to flog it because I know
I
You
wouldn't
flog
flog it
it,
too much.
I'm going to
You
flog.
flog it, I'll put your car in the wall.
I'm going to flog it.
You flog
I'm
it,
gonna
I will
crotch
know
kick
when that car is
and
flogged.
drift that
Because
car.
I'm going to make sure that needle of fuel, if the gap ratios are more than what it should have been from bar to bar, by his driving, yeah, his car's in the wall.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
next
Origami
episode of
dab,
VIP
one or the
Motorsports,
other.
Alex BMW is in a war. Anyway,
All 3 of them.
anyway,
Nah,
Yeah.
I love ya.
I
Funny cheeky bugger.
think it's going to be an interesting one to see those cars get built.
Look, I'm actually curious to see which one we're actually going to attempt to do
It's
first.
going to be 30.
Yeah, I know, but like whichever one we start on it.
His one, easier.
His one's easier. Yeah.
We'll start your E36.
Yeah, good joke.
This is going to be
Mine's going to be like the E30, bro.
long
yeah, we're going to
discussion.
start on it.
This is going to be a very long discussion. A very long discussion of pure
Why
sadness.
are you upset for?
Because
We all have one dead car.
I know, bro. What the hell?
Yeah.
oh,
I just noticed that the only person who doesn't have a dead car
Yeah.
is your mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't keep it. Yeah, even Dad's got a dead car. Everyone's got a dead car.
Yeah.
Mum doesn't. She does want one though.
Yeah.
I said, Mum, look, if I had to pick, it was that. I said, if we had to pick a project car for you, what
Yeah.
would you pick? She's like, I want my cream Sigma from the 1980s.
Oh, that's easy. They're already dead
I was
anyway.
like, what are you gonna do with it? She's like, I'll go car meets. So I was like, okay, fair enough.
All right, done.
Cream Sigma, why not? Automatic.
We can pick
fully-
one up for $500.
Automatic. That's,
Is that still?
Bro, they exist.
The old one.
Yeah.
They just the Matrix took it out. They just gone.
Yeah, you barely see them on the road.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
no,
I mean.
there's a reason.
I mean, you should be able to pick one up from like Melbourne or South Australia. I'm sure
There's
they
gonna come
drive
a
it there
time.
still.
I'll be honest with you. There's gonna come a time just to like memory lane, Mum, because we got the
Mid-
photos. We got the photos of it.
Yeah, mid.
I'm gonna build the exact same Sigma and I'm gonna bring it back to her.
Yeah, I can. I'll join you.
That's easy.
Like full clean engine bay,
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
interior, everything.
We don't do sandblasting. Acid dip. Trust.
Yeah.
Don't
We'll
even.
have-
Just
we'll
straight
have
into the
two-
paint booth,
we'll have
paint it,
two
that's it, done, let it
3-piece
rust
cars.
anyway.
Oh,
We'll have
okay.
two
Talking
3-piece
about
cars.
acid dip.
Yeah.
Back in the day, someone got caught. You know how you do racing, right? It's again car topic, guys. Not changing over, nothing like that, right? So there was a group of guys that were doing, you know how you've got the races, you get the cars checked, 4 points, everything's all by the books and before race day.
Yeah.
Like the Le Mans and shit like that.
Lemons.
What ended up happening is there was a group of people that got their body, the shell, and put it into acid
What for?
and let it sit in
Oh,
there.
is that to reduce the...
Yeah, the metal. So then when they went to race, their body was lighter than the rest of them, but had the same spec motor.
Are you talking about that guy that did NASCAR?
Yeah.
You are talking about the guy. So it wasn't the Le Mans.
No,
it
I
was
said like Le Mans.
It was
Like the Le
NASCAR. Yeah, it's Le Mans, but in a circle. So yeah, no.
How was that racing?
This guy did multiple things. Do you know what else he did? he modified a chassis
Yeah.
to be slightly thinner. So he cut it down the center.
Yeah.
He took out a bit of a chunk out the middle and then re-welded the two sides together so the car's slightly thinner.
Talk about stability.
That guy had new level of...
He single-handedly built the NASCAR rulebook, apparently.
Yeah. After
that's a good
he
one.
got hit. After
Before
someone probably...
he existed, adjudication
Yeah.
and scrutineering didn't exist.
Yeah, no.
They're like,
shit.
yeah, she looks all right.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this guy came along.
Yeah, you know what happened? Probably someone beat him because his car was so lightweight, but he still got lost
Or-
against someone.
Yeah.
I would
And
like
they're
to
like, you know
believe-
what? I'm going to put rules to this so no
I
one can do what I
wish-
did.
Yeah,
I would like to believe- I would-
honestly, it's always some Nancy.
Yeah.
bitching
I
about it.
would like to believe that maybe in one of his races, instead of his vehicle making it to the end, it split down the seam that they welded, and he had two cars go across the finish line. That to me would have been a better ending to all of this, but apparently it was not. I don't know how he got caught, but I'm pretty sure someone just picked up on his shit.
Yeah, someone.
I think he
upset
got.
that
I
they
think he got
lost.
a bit cocky. No, I think he would have gone a bit cocky and maybe told a lot of people about it.
No. Something like that you wouldn't go into. I reckon after a while, people were watching his car. Like, you know, you've got the pits
No.
at night before you leave it there because the next day
Every
you're gonna
every
race.
pit was off, and his one had light flickering through because he had the welder going. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's things like that kind of creativity that needs to come back into the automotive industry. At the moment, we're getting Celicas that are four-wheel drive and probably have a hybrid drivetrain eventually.
Would we get, sorry, off topic, would we get Seach here too?
No.
Seats, no.
Would they ever come?
No. On that topic, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to cut it here. It's
Yes,
been
we are. It's been an amazing episode.
It has been an amazing
Please,
episode.
we have seen that we've
Episode.
got an influx of
I'm so
watches.
tired.
I can tell.
I need to hear
Yeah,
what
bro.
you guys have in your brains on this.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, before we end up we're going to fill up E85 for Greg. This is what I was trying to say when I was rudely interrupted.
Oi,
Um,
that's not nice.
So you're going to get the F82 until your car's fixed,
Yeah.
right? So what we're going to end up doing is in this one, we're going to go from here to E85, fill up 85,
Go
and
to
then
yours.
go to mine, dump me, and then let's go and have Aggie
So where am I going to dump you then?
at home.
But where are we going to have Aggie?
Why are you dumping
At
him?
home.
I thought you guys were in a committed relationship.
Oh, look, it's been on and off lately.
Yeah. Someone called Angelique
Sorry, guys,
has
Donut
been
did
annoying
it
us
first.
too much.
Sorry, guys. I have to say it. Donut did it first, but VIP Motorsports did it second. Two hosts are now breaking up. He's going to start a new podcast and a new episode. He's going to start a new podcast, an episode
Yeah.
called Oil Leak, and he's going to start one called...
4 Pistons.
4 Pistons, 1 car.
I love you, bro. I freaking love you, bro. You know what? We can say so much messed up things.
This better be making it onto the reels, man. Anyway, I'll be honest with you. They're not breaking up. No one here is breaking
My
up.
brother for life.
My
man.
My
He
brother
is
for
ball
life.
breakers.
My boys.
My boy. Yeah, I love it.
It was a great one.
Yeah. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you. Like, comment,
See you.
subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.
Done.
Adios. See ya.
Cheers. Take
Good
care,
night.
guys. Bye.
Woo.